inline lunge with chop. So in this drill, what we're going to be working is our inline lunge variation again, working that strength, a little bit of stability, and then we're going to add a rotational chop to it, so kind of working our core strength, and then that's going to add some dynamic stability to it. So I have a line, that's all I really need. Even if you don't have a piece of tape, you're just lining your feet directly in front of each other, and then you're getting in that inline lunge, right? Where you got about 6 inches between your heel, depending on how tall you are, it can be a little different, but 6 inches between your heel and your knee. You're going to be as upright as possible, pulling that belly button through so we're flat in front, chin's neutral, and then we're going to squeeze and activate our butt to stand up, and then our quad will activate as we go into extension. So remember, that's the position you're working with first. So as I get in that position facing you guys, we get here, I'm in a good position. Now I'm going to use a medicine ball. So I just have a 4-pound medicine ball, go up to 8, 10, heavier weight, just depending on your skill level and where you're at. I want to start at the bottom, make sure I'm good in my positioning, and then I'm going to stand up, and I'm going to take the medicine ball, I'm going to put it out to my side. So I'm going to rotate actually both ways. So I'm going to rotate from my left to my right and from my right to my left on this. So if I say 2 sets of 10, it would be 2 sets of 10 from here to my right and from the top of my right down to the bottom of my left. I'm going to try and stay in this position the whole time. See, I'm already even just standing here a little bit wobbly. My glute med's already activating, and I'm just standing talking. So from here, I'm going to lock my elbows out. I'm not going way back here, but I'm going to go in front at an angle, and I'm going to be rotating across. So it's that kind of chopping motion that we talk about. We're going to chop, work some of that rotational core strength, and then work the balance, stability, and strength in our lower half. So as I go through this movement, I'm going to go about 50%. I'm keeping the elbows locked, and I'm going to sink down the same time I chop. So I'm sinking, chopping, and when I finish, I want my knee to be close to the ground or hitting the ground, and I got to control that force. I want it to be a pretty violent movement. Right away, it can be a little bit less, but as we go, working a more violent movement so we can learn to decelerate and slow down and still be stable and strong. So as I go here, go about close to 100%, I'm going to drive down across, keep my elbows locked the whole time. My core is really strong, working that stability, good inline lunge position, and I drive down, pause, reset, come up to the top. I'm not so worried about the up motion. We could work that and up, but I really want to focus on that down motion. So still focusing on getting back to that good position, but you're really intently driving that med ball and chopping across your body. So if I go the other way, this way may be a little bit harder for me. Chop through here and then come back up. So fairly simple drill. Even if you don't have a medicine ball, maybe you do it with a lighter dumbbell or something like that. I just like to have the medicine ball to work on holding out in front, extending those elbows, and working that inline lunge movement. So great drill, working that balance, the stability, the core strength in that rotational movement and that chopping movement, and then we really got to work on that glute activation and that strength through that quad.